If you look at photographs of women like Maye Musk or Vera Wang, women who are in their 70s yet look decades younger, you might think, well, they have millions of dollars, they have plastic surgeons, they have genetic lottery tickets. But as a doctor, when I look at them, I see something else. I see a biological system that is meticulously clean on the inside. You can stretch the skin with surgery, you can fill the wrinkles with injections, but you cannot fake the glow of a cell that is functioning perfectly. You cannot fake the energy of a 74-year-old who walks with the posture of a 30-year-old. I am Dr. Oleksii Kalmykov. Today, we are going to dismantle the biggest lie you have been told about aging. The lie is that your body just wears out like an old car. The truth is, your body is designed to repair itself forever, but you have turned off the repair switch. We're going to talk about the cellular trick that these supermodels use, consciously or unconsciously, to keep their biological age at 40 while their chronological age hits 70. It is a process called autophagy. It sounds like a horror movie term. It comes from the Greek auto, meaning self, and phagy, meaning eating, self-eating. But it's actually the most beautiful process in biology. It's your body's internal housekeeping service. Here's what happens. Every day, your cells build up trash, broken proteins, old organelles, viruses, pieces of DNA that didn't copy right. We call this cellular debris. If this trash stays in the cell becomes a hoarder's house. It gets clogged, it gets slow, it becomes a zombie cell, or a senescent cell. It sits there refusing to die, pumping out inflammation that makes your joints hurt and your skin sag. Autophagy is the vacuum cleaner. When it turns on, specialized crews inside the cell hunt down this trash, bag it up, and burn it for energy. They literally recycle the junk into new, fresh baby parts. This is the fountain of youth. It is not in a bottle, it is inside you. So why do most seniors look old and feel tired? Why is their autophagy turned off? Because of one simple, deadly habit that modern medicine told you was healthy: snacking. We've been told to eat 6 small meals a day to keep the metabolism up. I'm telling you now, as a professor of internal medicine, this advice is aging you rapidly. Your body has 2 operating modes. It cannot be in both at the same time. Mode 1 is growth. In science, we call this mTOR. Mode 2 is repair. This is autophagy. Think of it like a restaurant kitchen. When the orders are coming in, breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, late-night cookie, the chefs are cooking. They're frantic. There's food flying everywhere. They're in growth mode. They cannot clean the floor. They can't scrub the stove. They're too busy cooking. When does the deep cleaning happen? Only when the restaurant closes. Only when the orders stop. When you eat every 3 hours, you never close the kitchen. You keep your insulin raised. Insulin is the growth hormone. As long as insulin is present, autophagy is strictly forbidden. The cleaning crew is locked in the basement. So the trash builds up for years, for decades. That brain fog you feel, that is cellular trash in your neurons. That stiffness in your knees, that is cellular trash in your cartilage. The supermodels, the centenarians in the blue zones, the people who age gracefully, they have one thing in common. They close the kitchen. They're not starving. They eat nutrient-dense food, but they have periods of time, long periods, where they do not put a single calorie in their mouth. So how do we turn this switch back on without starving ourselves? How do we trigger this supermodel cellular trick safely after the age of 60? We use time-restricted eating, but we do it with a specific senior protocol. I'm not asking you to do a 3-day water fast. That can be dangerous for muscle mass in older adults. I'm asking for the 14-hour reset. Here's the science. It takes about 12 hours after your last bite of food for your glycogen, sugar stores in the liver, to run out. Once that sugar is gone, the body panics slightly. It says, "We have no food coming in. We need energy. Let's look for something to burn." And what does it find? It finds the trash. It finds the broken cells, and it starts autophagy. If you eat dinner at 6 p.m. and you eat breakfast at 8 a.m. the next day, that is 14 hours. That gives you 2 hours of deep, intense cellular cleaning every single day. 2 hours where you are reversing aging. But here is where everyone fails. They ruin it with their morning routine. I see this in the comments all the time. "Dr. Kalmykov, I fast for 14 hours, but I have my coffee with creamer at 7 a.m. Or I take my pills with a little cracker." Listen to me closely. Calories turn off autophagy, especially protein and sugar. That splash of milk in your coffee, it contains amino acids. Boom! mTOR wakes up. The cleaning crew goes back to the basement. The repair stops. If you want the skin of a 40-year-old at 74, you have to be strict with the clean fast. Black coffee is fine, tea is fine, water is essential, but nothing that tastes sweet and nothing that has calories. Now, let's talk about the specific benefits you will see if you adopt this. First, skin elasticity. Why do supermodels look so tight? Collagen. When autophagy is active, the body breaks down glycated collagen. This is the stiff, cross-linked collagen that causes wrinkles. It recycles it into fresh, elastic collagen. You're essentially getting a facelift from the inside out. Second, mental clarity. The brain is the biggest consumer of energy. It produces the most trash, amyloid plaques. Alzheimer's and dementia are increasingly linked to type 3 diabetes, insulin resistance in the brain. When you fast for 14 hours, you lower insulin. You allow the brain's glymphatic system to wash away the plaque. My patients tell me that within 3 weeks of this protocol, the senior moments stop. They remember names again. But I have to address the safety nuances because I am a doctor, not a hype man. There's a fear among seniors. If I don't eat, I will lose muscle. This is a valid fear. Sarcopenia is real. However, growth hormone, which protects muscle, actually spikes during fasting. Your body protects its lean mass if you move. This is the second part of the supermodel trick, fasted movement. You do not sit in a chair while you are fasting. You move. When you wake up in the morning, before you eat that breakfast, go for a 20-minute walk. This sends a signal to your body. We are hunting for food. We need these muscles. Do not burn them. Burn the fat and the trash instead. If you sit still, the body might catabolize muscle. If you walk, the body preserves muscle. It's ancient biology. Now, let's troubleshoot. I hear Mary in my head saying, "Doctor, I get dizzy if I don't eat right away." Dizziness is usually not a lack of sugar, it's a lack of salt and water. When insulin drops, you flush out sodium. If you try the 14-hour reset and feel lightheaded, put a pinch of high-quality sea salt on your tongue with a glass of water. The dizziness usually vanishes in 2 minutes. I hear Robert saying, "I have to take my medication with food." If your medication must be taken with food, like aspirin or certain antibiotics, then you take it with food. You do not sacrifice your immediate health for longevity. But ask your doctor, "Can I take this at lunch? Can I take this at dinner?" Often, we just take meds in the morning out of habit, not necessity. Shift the medication to your eating window, and you save your fasting window. Let's look at the food quality when you finally open the kitchen. The supermodels aren't breaking their fast with donuts. When you finally eat at 8 a.m. or 10 a.m., your cells are like dry sponges. They're screaming for nutrients. If you give them sugar, you create a massive insulin spike that causes inflammation. You must break the fast with protein and fiber. Eggs, avocados, sardines, a green smoothie. This gently wakes up the metabolism without shocking the system. It keeps you in fat-burning mode even after you start eating. This is not about starving, it's about rhythm.
Our ancestors didn't have refrigerators, they didn't have pocket snacks. They ate when they had food, and they rested when they didn't. We have broken that rhythm with our 24-hour convenience culture, and our cells are exhausted. They're burning out. I want you to look at your hand. Look at your skin. Imagine the cells underneath. Are they filled with trash, or are they clean? You have the power to press the cleanup button tonight. Here's your challenge. Tonight, close the kitchen at 6 p.m. Brush your teeth. That's the signal. The kitchen is closed. Tomorrow morning, wake up, drink 2 glasses of water, have your black coffee or tea, go for a walk, look at the sky. Wait until 8 a.m. That's 14 hours. You just did more for your longevity than a $500 face cream. Do this for 30 days. You will feel the inflammation drain out of your joints. You will see the puffiness leave your face. Your eyes will get brighter. I'm Dr. Oleksii Kalmykov. We don't chase youth, we chase function. And when your cells function, youth is the side effect. If this made sense to you, if you're ready to stop snacking and start healing, hit that subscribe button. Share this with a friend who's always eating crackers. You might just save their life. I'll see you in the comments. Close the kitchen tonight.